Dispatcher to Norfolk Southern Extra 8313 East. As of 9:01 AM, you are cleared to begin your pull from Johnstown and subject to signal indications to proceed eastbound. I will be crossing you over to track 2 at Sea Tower. Dispatcher out. Put headlights on before people complain. Come on, headlights. No, that's the sander. Headlight. Yay, headlights. Wipers. 9:01 it said, so we'll go at 9:01. I do like the curve, Gary, I have to say. People keep writing excellent scenarios for it, so I have to keep playing them. Don't forget, folks, if you have played scenarios on Workshop, go back and rate them up. Just because the user interface in the game doesn't make it particularly easy, doesn't mean you can't go back, make the effort. It takes you a lot less effort to go and press rate up than it did for the author to make the scenario. Oh, it's 9:01. Get your tail moving, Matt. Ah, where's my mouse gone? Oh, there it is. That's it. Brake cylinder's coming off. Really? Probably going to get shot now, but I call this one a big SD40. Cheers, Dave. See you later. Wheel slip? Don't give me that wheel slip nonsense. Just get on with it. Is that like mine? No, it isn't. What, you're ashamed of me just because a little bit of a wheel slip, Petra? Wheel slip is cool. Big SD40. Oh, I see what you mean, yes. Well, big SD40, it is a big SD40. Look, see, it looks like an SD40 at the front. It's got 2 Cocoa bogies. It's bigger than an SD40. Oh, you're all going to hate me by the time I'm done, but never mind. Auto racks on the left there. Looks like a bit of EMD goodness, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yes, I need to update the description, don't I? Yes, good call. And I need to update Twitch. Is that man behind me again? Yes. No, going that way. There we go. Hello. He's there. Well, you're not supposed to be looking at his head. You're supposed to be looking at mine. Well, you don't have to if you don't want to. You could look at the rest of the screen if you want to. Well, touch wood, Twitch seems to be behaving itself. How's the stream? Is it cleaner than usual? I probably should put that a different way, shouldn't I? Because it makes it sound like the stream is inappropriate on other days. I mean, is the picture better than usual? Looks like my head on a cartoon body. Right, and I'm going to sit here. Now you can't see him. Because it dawns on me that I'm not entirely clear which signals are mine, which is possibly an issue. I'm going to assume that the clear is mine, because that's a better signal aspect to have to assume. I like inappropriate horn usage. Call in wagons, they're following me. Welcome to WDY13, Steve Van Epps and George Chambers. Welcome to the channel this evening. Welcome, Irish Rail Guy. Alright, I'm going to use all of that horsepower and probably wheel slip it, but... oh yeah! Power! Hey, welcome Lee Watches Streams as well. Sorry I didn't see you there. Oh, zoom car. Clear. Looks like another clear. Oh, have you found a problem with it, Steve? I haven't finished it yet. Hey there, RT Superfan. Welcome to the channel this evening. Just realised I just entered the 35 limit, so I don't have to be pummeling it too much more. Well, that's a shame. Look forward to it coming back, and I shall have another go at trying to finish it. It looked like a cracking scenario from what I saw at the beginning. I thought there were standard Penzi signals, George. As in things like approach, approach advance, clear, restricting, stop, and all that good stuff. And if the top signal was a horizontal bar, then it's a stop signal. And I think if it's a slash and a vertical bar, then it's restricting, 15 miles per hour. That's fine, Hugo. Enjoy the stream. That's what it's there for. Just realised I'm slowing down here. Not watching it. Spending all this time watching the chat, not watching what I'm doing. Story of my life. That's excellent, Sapphire. Looking forward to seeing that one. So we're at 275 followers on the channel now. That means we're not far from 300, which is a bit outstanding. Hey there, Nathan. Welcome. You want a dramatic-ish flyby view. Let me summon up a dramatic-ish flyby view. We should do that around the curve as well once we get to the curve, assuming this scenario goes that far. Probably doesn't actually, does it, thinking about it? I'm going to leave that on so I can check my speed. Was that dramatic, or did that just make you a little bit queasy? Captain Cheesecake. See, now that is a username I can get behind. Except not now I'm on a diet, apparently. Boo. Ugh. Good to go. Ooh, we found some more AI. Excellent. I guess, Irish Rail Guy, it entirely depends on your definition of drama. I think an American train dramatic flyby probably involves it going from Notch 0 to Notch 8 very quickly as it passes you. That would probably be pretty awesome, actually. Not sure it would qualify as a flyby, but Sapphire, I must admit, I'm actually a bit of a fan of having AI that makes it fun. And I'm less worried about whether they're accurate, if I'm honest. Accurate is good, and it's good that there are accurate scenarios, but I think the world would be a sad place if there were only accurate scenarios. I think absurd probably is a level I wouldn't go to. Ooh, speeding. Didn't see that at all, did we? Not watching. Actually, yes, you're right. Actually, flag in any country. Oh, here's me a train. Why do I hear me a train? Or is it this one? Hang on. How is that red? What have I done wrong here and that's red? Oh, it's approved. Alright. Oh, it just went green. Ha! Dear, dear. Where are we going anyway? Anyway, number 2, eastward passenger. Do I have the Class 150 and the 156? I do indeed. Thanks for the follow there, Brad Boss. Much appreciated. Yeah, they're both on Steam. One was made by Thompson and Ubi, and one was made by Ubi, if I remember rightly. Hey, Boss. Yes, I pretty much do just play this game. As sad as that might be. George, I would have thought that the sellers were pretty much limited to 150 because that's what the speed limit is. Hey, Third Reich, welcome. Cheers, Speedy. Thanks for the for visiting this evening, and I'll see you later. Just a reminder, folks. As always, there's no stream on a Saturday night, and while I will certainly endeavour for there to be a stream on Sunday, I don't know if there will be. Keep an eye on the usual channels, but don't run away. I'm not finished yet. That's interesting, George. Whereabouts on the line are they able to hit the 175 then? We've got a green there. It says staring into the webcam. There we go, we've got a green. It's time to throttle up. Oh, it's very good, Doc. I guess that's why you've got two eyes. So, George, would that include the first bit to Baltimore then? I don't know where the New York state line is. I must admit, my US geography is enough to tell me that you mean the East Coast, obviously. Getting up to 50 miles an hour now. Storming along. Let's have a quick look on the map, find out where we are in the grand scheme of things. So that's the curve over there. And we are going to AR Tower. So about halfway down the route then, basically. Cut back the power. Cheers, Gary. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for the scenario. Hey, the Bradabos. Yes, I am indeed in England. Little way down the road from the Dovetail offices. Dark. Yeah, knowing me, I'll just sail on right past AR Tower and blithely not even realise I've gone past the end of the scenario. A water tower. Yeah, and that was a milk float, so it's not actually a train. Whereabouts? I'm not in London. I used to be in London, some couple of 3 years ago, but I'm in Kent now, in a place called Gillingham. It's just next door to Chatham. That's interesting to know, George. Thank you. Welcome, Woody. Ah, you're in Enfield, London. Ah, so you're right next to that wonderful Krispy Kreme then. Get me some donuts, please. Thanks for the follow there, Joshua. Much appreciated. No, it's a short answer to that. You can do London Overground trains, but you can't do the Underground trains. So you can get the Class 378. And you can get the South London network, which includes some of the London Overground lines, so down by Crystal Palace, for example. But there are no London Underground trains, I'm afraid. Yes, my living place is indeed on the route London to Faversham. You can drive not past the house, because the house is a little way back from the railway, but you can drive past the level crossing that I go past pretty much every day. In fact, if you go back on through some of the YouTube streams, I did. I've done 1 or 2 on London Faversham, where we actually go past that, and I call out where the where my local level crossing is, and my local train spotting point as well at Smarts Crossing. Yes, Bradabos, Clapham Junction is included in South London network. So you would do Victoria, London Bridge, Clapham Junction, all those places are at the north, in the north part of the South London network route. 1% gradient at the moment, which we are storming. Good evening, Jamie. Welcome back. Don't think Vauxhall is on there. That's where I used to work. I am not, Jamie. No, not doing any shows this year. Probably any more actually. The UK train sim's quietening down, and people don't really need to see the stuff at the shows anymore. Plus, they're getting expensive. To be honest, they're getting very expensive. At one point, it was costing about £1,000 a time to go to these model railway shows, and for a little site like UK Train Sim, that is seriously expensive. That's not the fact that we're being charged to go. In most cases, the exhibition is free, but with hotel, travel, any time off work, and meals and things, it adds up really quickly. Welcome, C. Ducanoy, I think. Welcome to the channel. Who is behind me? The original driver of the GP38 when I took the screenshot. The other thing is, I think that with the exhibitions, that people are a lot more informed about train simulation now, and really that means that the purpose of going to these exhibitions has sort of gone away. When we first started doing the exhibitions, and probably for the first 6-7 years, every time we'd always have people saying, what were they saying? My brain's just disappeared. They were basically saying that they'd never heard of Train Simulator before, and that's kind of why we started doing the exhibitions, because we wanted to get out there and say, hey, train simulation's a thing, it's real, it's cool, and you don't even realise this is what you want to be doing. And everyone loved it, they couldn't believe it. But nowadays everyone knows about it, so sort of little point in going. Yeah, if you go there with the layout, they generally will put you up in a hotel, and they'll sort you all out. Whereas we went generally, UK Train Sim generally went as, hey, thanks for the follow there, see Ducanoy, I think, much appreciated. We were there as not a trade stand, we were there as demonstrators, which meant that we sort of paid our own way, but we just didn't have to pay to actually be at the exhibition. Welcome, Rat Devil. Yeah, that's a pain when that happens, Rat Devil. I haven't had it happen much on the... in fact, I don't think we've had it happen at all. The only times I've had problems is when I've just not been watching. Cheers, Louis. Thanks for joining us this evening. The Class 67, I'm not really doing my list in order, really. But it is definitely on the list. And if you do miss it on the stream, then you can always catch it on YouTube later. So you won't miss it. Welcome, Yodix. Welcome back. Cheers, Northern. Thanks for joining us this evening. Well, you can pass the good message on then, Jesse. Tell everybody about it. Tell them what's good about it. Tell them what's where the challenge is. Because the biggest question that we had from people that didn't understand Train Simulator was, but you're just driving down a piece of track. What's fun about that? Dispatcher to Norfolk Southern Extra 8313 East. I will be crossing you over to track 1 at MO and then by AR siding, where you will make a stop to add a rear helper for braking on the east slope. Reduce your speed to no more than 35 miles per hour as you approach MO and to enter AR siding. Dispatch out. What? Yeah, sorry. So yeah, we get people saying, so what's good about Train Simulator? It's not like Flight Sim where you can control where you're going. And sorry, used to have to tell people about shunting, about the fact that a long train takes an awful lot of management. You've got signals to watch. Yeah, I know, I'm a bad example for that. And speed limits, I know. And and yeah, there's tons of challenging gameplay in Train Simulator. It's just it's not the same as your traditional game, that's all. Oh, we're speeding. So I'm going to cut the power, let gravity slow us down. Hey, T&M Gaming, welcome. Hi, Callum. Short answer, I've no idea. Not a clue, I'm afraid. And it's outside of my control. That will be definitely something you'll see probably on Engine Driver or on Facebook. %. There's some throttle going here. We've slowed down a bit too much now. We need more milk truck delivery runs. Yep. Maybe one that finishes the right way. Hey, Mr. Frankie, welcome. Very good, Jesse. So your dad's obviously got a good idea. That's good, Dobbsy Obbs. I'm glad to hear that. I think, like a lot of games, it takes a little while to get used to them and tune it so that it fits your machine properly. Once it fits your machine properly and you've got the settings right for the machine, then yes, you don't generally have a problem. Is it snowing where I am? Not that I'm aware of. I can't see out the window though. I do have window here, but I can't see through it. So I have no idea, but it wasn't when I walked in here earlier on. Hey, I'm Finlay, welcome. For your stop here, bring your head into a halt alongside the tower. As long as the tower is about 2 miles long, I should be quite accurate. You didn't know how to brake. Yes, nice one, Doc. Well, of course, we've got TS Academy now, so we can all learn how to drive trains properly. Eamon Trains, welcome, welcome. Good to see you back again. Got the green light, so we're still clear through AR siding, and then I think we're going to be stopping just after. I think the whole thing about stopping the train is one of the biggest challenges in the game, because when you think about it, if you take something like the Javelin, you're doing 140 miles an hour with a few hundred tons of train, and you've got to stop that within 3 inches of the same place, ideally, on the platform. That's actually quite a reasonable feat to do. I think that a lot of people don't appreciate just how good some of the train drivers are to be able to do that. Okay, some of it's muscle memory. They remember where the places are to stop, but it is a real skill to stop these trains from going so fast or being so heavy like this one, which isn't going particularly fast, but it is certainly heavy. I don't think I'm stopping next to the tower. Bye bye, Mr. Driver. I'm just going to leap out now. Yeah, where's that train going? I wonder who's driving that train. He should have stopped by now. This is really bad service. We're going to have to walk all the way down there now to get back in. Welcome, Spoon Fork. Or should I call you Spork? Hang on, isn't that this guy? No, it isn't. But we had cloning problem here. Well done, we'll be here for several minutes while the helper set is attached, so take a break and have some hot joe on this snowy day. Right. Scenario finished. Right, let's go back to changing route. So, what are we doing now? Ah, we're going to go to Germany now, are we? Okay.